Hi everybody! Today I wanted to share with you my workout routine and how I manage to exercise despite working a lot as a teacher. I've been able to wake up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. to make my workouts happen, and I'm also a running coach. I'll also share with you an at-home workout using equipment and no equipment. So let's get moving together. What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you how I work out in a week. Make sure you stick around until the end because I will be sharing with you an at-home workout that anyone can do. Half of it will be no equipment and the other half will include 3-pound weights. And if you don't have 3-pound weights, you can use anything at home. You can use books, you can use your dog, you can use a baby. I'm just kidding. But actually, I do apologize for my audio quality. My microphone is broken and that's okay. The video will live on. Sharing my workouts, yay! I absolutely love working out, and if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I talk about this quite often. Fitness was not something I was always a fan of. I actually didn't start working out until I was in college, so pretty much middle school, high school, hated it. Hated everything about fitness and working out, and I thought it was something that I absolutely dreaded, but now it's part of my weekly routine. I use ClassPass quite often, and it's a great way for me to do group workouts, and this video is not sponsored by them. It's genuinely, this is what I do to go to all of these classes for an affordable price. I also am a big proponent of planning, and so I plan all of my workouts every single week. I try to go a minimum of 3 times a week when I'm really busy with work, and then during breaks I'll go anywhere from 4 to 5 times a week. The reason why I love group fitness classes is because there's something magical about a whole community all working towards a goal together, and you're all suffering together knowing we're all doing the same thing and our bodies are all changing in a different way. The community aspect definitely helps push you and it keeps you accountable knowing that's a goal I want to hit, or I stopped and the person next to me is going to want to stop and take a break, and so we just push each other. I acknowledge the fact that not everyone can afford ClassPass or a gym membership, and so I wanted to share with you guys an at-home workout that you can do because I really think it's so important for us to incorporate movement into our daily lives, even if that's just 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a full-blown hour. Honestly, if you're at the gym more than an hour and a half, that's too long. So my schedule either looks like it does on the left or on the right. Every week it changes depending on the class and what I have time to do. I always set aside my workout clothes the night before so that I can change into them quickly. I use my native natural deodorant, but sometimes I forget. I Dutch braid my hair or I'll tie it in a ponytail depending on how I'm feeling and how much time I have before my workout. These Lululemon Fasten Free leggings are one of my favorites because they are super comfortable, but they also have pockets that can fit my phone in it, which is super rare to find. I always make sure to drink a lot of water, especially when I'm working out first thing in the morning, so I always take my weight divided by 2, and that's how many ounces of water I should drink every day. I also get my Apple Watch, and then I am on the road. I love working out in the morning because the streets are so clear, there are no cars, and I just get the road to myself. One of the good things about working out super early in the morning is that the streets are quite empty and I just feel like I fly to my classes. Today I will be doing Pilates and running on the treadmill, and the studio is pretty close to my house, so I had a little extra time. Trying different workouts is a great way to not grow stagnant and to also challenge your mind and your body to do different things. Pilates is difficult, but I also love the fact that the studio has wood weight treadmills, and wood weight treadmills are used to train people in the military because the belt is padded, so it's helpful on your joints. I always try to finish my entire water bottle during my workout, so then I just hydrate myself again throughout the day. And there was a cute little dog over here at the studio which really brightened up my morning. So when you go to Pilates with a reformer machine, you need to have socks that are sticky. I love studios that have nice clean showers because it's really helpful for me to go to work right afterwards because I don't want to be stinky for my students. These Brooks running shoes are incredibly supportive and helpful. Now it's time for me to coach 30 girls on how to love themselves, their bodies, and other people. So I came to Starbucks to get some oatmeal before I go to work. So every time I run, I try to run at least 2 miles, and today right on the dot, I was able to run it. Now it's time to go teach. I typically eat every 2 to 3 hours, and so I always try to make sure I pack a lot of food in my bag so that I can sustain myself throughout the day. I try to eat a high protein and high fiber diet so that I feel fuller, longer, and I try to make sure that everything is balanced. Follow me on Instagram at MyAleeX3. I always like to share a little bit of what I'm doing and then also just about my life. Pilates reformer classes are so difficult for me, and I honestly feel like I gain an extra ab when I come out of that class. It goes away though. I do find that it is difficult for me, but the beauty of fitness is that it should never be easy because there's always something that you can add on or work towards or do better or faster or lift heavier. Cycling. I like to go to SoulCycle quite often, and I've been going for the past 5 years or so. It is something that at first I thought it was impossible. I thought I could never be as good as all of these other people. Through time and through consistency, I learned it's really just, it comes to you. Next is Barry's Boot Camp, which is always so much fun. Basically, it's high intensity interval training, and the treadmills that they use are actually used in the military as well. You do 10 minutes of interval running, then you do weights for 10 minutes, then you do running again for 10 minutes, then you do weights for 10 minutes, and that's the class. And it's honestly so helpful because instructors are always coaching you through it. They're calling out numbers, they're telling you what to do. So those are just some of the classes that I like to do. And I also love to walk my dog. My dog is always so excited to go on walks, and honestly, even a 20-minute to 30-minute walk is helpful for your body to get moving, especially if you sit down all day at work. Alrighty, let's start working out together. Alrighty friends, this is a total body workout, which means we are going to work every part of your body together. All you are going to need today is a yoga mat, but if you don't have a yoga mat, you can use a carpet, you can use a rug, you can really use anything that you're okay lying down on. I took a quick second to meditate and relax, and then I realized, oh wait, no workout can start without some good music. So I like to listen to Jonas Brothers, but you can listen to whatever you like that really gets you in a pumped mood. Then I also put up a stopwatch from Google so that I can keep track of how long I'm doing every workout. Alrighty, get your hair ties, double tie it, triple tie it, whatever you need, and let's get this started. We are going to do every exercise for only 1 minute. Try to do as many as you can without stopping, but if you need to take a break, just take a quick second, take a deep breath in, exhale, and you've got this. Make sure all of your weight is in your heels and not in your toes. You should be able to wiggle your toes, and that proves that you are seated back. This is going to strengthen your quads, and it's also going to strengthen your butt. Woohoo! These star jumps are a great way to increase your heart rate, which is really going to help your body pump blood to your heart, and it's really showing that you are working really hard to create change within yourself. If you have weak or sensitive knees, go ahead and just continue squatting and gently come back up. Next, we are going to do calf raises, where you come onto your tippy toes gently and then you come back down, and this is working the back of your legs. I used to do these in marching band all the time, and it really helped prevent me from getting a Charlie's horse. Alrighty, onto the mat. So this move is called Superman. So let's channel our inner superhero, and it's really going to help work out your lower back. Alright, this ab exercise is going to target your top and your lower abs. I do not have the best form because my lower back was sore from the Superman. For these bicycles, opposite elbow touches opposite knee, and you want to make sure that you're twisting with your waist and it's not just all about the elbow touching the knee. Planks are great for arm and core stability, and you want to make sure that your lower back isn't dipping too low, but that it's also not resting super high. You want it to be super straight, kind of like a tabletop. And then I take a little breather in child's pose because, you know, we all need rest sometimes, but not too long. So push-ups are really from your arms and your back, and so this is something that I'm still working on. If you can't do a full push-up, go ahead and come down to your knees and just pop your legs up, and we will get there together. Burpees are also something I'm continuously working on. I do not have the best form, but basically you do a push-up, hop so that your feet meet your hands, and then you pop yourself up. A modified version would also be to come down to your knees during the push-up portion and then you just come back up. Alrighty, now I'm using 3-pound weights. You can also use 5-pound weights or whatever you are comfortable using, so please be careful. You want to make sure that your elbows are glued to the side of your waist and they are not flapping outward. You really want to squeeze your weights and squeeze your muscles because your muscles grow through tension and contraction. So really we grow through challenges and difficulty. While you do these workouts, you also want to make sure that your chin is not at your neck. You want to be able to fit pretty much like a tennis ball or a grapefruit in between your neck and your chin and you are good. Earlier we had the weights facing each other, but now you want them facing towards you as you're pulling them up, and you want to make sure that you are fully extending down and fully extending up. Our bodies are made up of so many different muscles. It's not just the arms and the legs, and so it's really helpful to learn all of these different variations of a workout so that you are hitting all of the muscles and helping them grow. I know a lot of women are looking to tone up their bodies, and so doing these workouts is a great way to tone them. Don't worry, you're not going to grow gigantic muscles from these weights. Sorry, this got cut off a little bit, but you can do these tricep dips, and if you feel like these are too light for you, you can go ahead and start pulsing so that it goes by a lot faster, and that is called a burnout. Hoo, ha, 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 hoo. Alrighty, we are next moving on to our shoulder muscles, and if you don't want to use weights, you don't have to. You can go ahead and drop them and just put your hands in a prayer position and just scoop them all the way up. You want to keep your elbows together as much as possible. Next are these alternating dumbbell rows, which is going to help work out your upper back, but I also call this the single ladies dance. This one always makes me feel like I'm an airplane, but it's also helping your upper back as well. Even if your arms or your back is getting tired, just know that you are changing and you're growing and you are going to be so much stronger, and this will get easier. Whenever you lie flat on a yoga mat, you want to make sure that you protect your lower back by pressing it up against the floor. In order to do that, pretend like the weights were about to be dropped on your stomach, and so you engage your core and you also tuck your belly so that you are able to press down up against the floor. These are very light chest presses, and you want to make sure that as you separate and you bring them up, that your weights touch at the top. And that is it. So we are going to do a little cool down stretch by stretching out our legs, and then we will move on to our arms. I just want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to, do something that's good for you and that you were able to work out today. I think that is such a great accomplishment, and you should really be proud of your body and the ability to be able to push through things that are difficult. Honestly, you guys, a lot of the things that are physical start with our mental capabilities first. Your mind will give up before your body will. So make sure that you are telling yourself that you can do this. Go ahead and take a big deep breath in, exhale, and bring your hands down to heart center, and thank your body for the ability to do all the things that you do. Thank you so much, and let's have some fun too. So those are my workouts. I really hope that it helps you guys. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see related to fitness, and I would love to help you. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.